Hey, Shio, welcome to the Red Road East. I'm your host, Feerce Truth Seeker. Yeah, so glad to see everyone. Let's see, we got 6 people watching now. And see who we got in the house. Hey, what's up, cousin? Yeah, our NASA is in the house. Yeah, and let's see, 5 watching now. Yeah, so anyway, before we start, I have up in the chat. Well, even before that, um, be sure if you're watching to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay. And also, I'm leaving the information where those who are generous enough to contribute to what we're doing, if you like what we're doing and you see the vision of what we're trying to do, leaving information where you can leave a donation via PayPal and Cash App. And I'm going to put that up on the screen as well. Okay. And yeah, so today, oh, wait, see, Firebird is okay. Yeah, she'll be with us soon. And yeah, so see, we got K Stowe in the house. K Stowe says she owe to everyone. She owe K Stowe. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about, we're going to be recapping, should I say, the parade, giving some updates, and talking about our projections for next year's parade. Last parade, we only had 4 months to prep. Now we have a year. So we're looking for the parade to be bigger and better. And, we're going to be throughout the time between now and the next parade, we'll be doing shows periodically, talking about what's going to be up and coming, who's going to be attending and things of that nature. Pardon me, taking a little water break because I need to be drinking more water. And so, yeah, tonight we want to talk about some things. And Firebird has some things that she wants to speak on. I know she's not going to speak too in depth, but with anything that we do, particularly indigenous peoples of a darker hue, you're always going to have haters and you're always going to have people that have something to say, you know. I know she doesn't want to give too much energy to it. I'm going to let her do most of the talking. See, I'm a lot more militant, so I'm going to reserve what I have to say, you know. Um, you know, I'm like the pit bull, you know, but I told her I have her back, you know, if she needs backup, all she's got to do is say the word and take the leash off, and the pit bull will come out. you know, but I'll let her talk about those things. She's not gonna talk about it in depth. She doesn't want to give too much energy to it. You know, Me, I'm ready. I got the boxing gloves, right next to me. I'm ready to go at it, But you know, had this been a parade with people of another persuasion and a lighter hue, then nobody would have anything to say. Okay, but because we are indigenous peoples of a darker hue, you got people who got stuff to say. I'm not gonna say what was said or what people's issues were and this, that, and the other. Again, Firebird doesn't want to get into it. I'm ready to, I'm a little bit different. I'm ready to set fire up under that ass, you know. But anyway, you know, yeah, it was a beautiful parade. We want to keep the vibes positive, so I feel where she's coming from. You know, me, I'm ready to. I'm in attack mode right now. But I got the leash on. Firebirds got me on the leash. I'm like, but I'm not gonna. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna stay cool. Like I said, I'll let Firebird do most of the talking. I'm a lot more militant, you know, but you know, I'm gonna keep cool.
Hello. Hey,
Hey,
I'm back.
so yeah, you're on. You're here. I have you on. I have you in the backstage.
Okay, up.
Okay. Yeah. So Firebird, I have her in the backstage. She is gonna be joining us. I see her doing her little prep of her hair in the mirror and stuff like that. I was just trying to give her a little bit of time to before I put her on the screen. It looks like she's ready now, so
Uh-huh.
I'll introduce. Here she is, Firebird.
I look like a chicken, a porcupine.
Nah, you're great. Everything is great. Yeah, I was,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't go into any detail about, the issues. Just kind of kept it kind of general. You know, um, you know,
I'm an
that's
Eastern blanket dancer, right?
oh yeah,
Okay,
one
I want to
the
take that.
best. No, 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 the best.
I want to take that blanket and throw it over a few heads and, and let everybody come in and have a good time. A new meaning for a new meaning for the blanket dance.
All I told him, I just said, you
Oh my
always
goodness.
I just told him you always have haters, and I just told him,
Oh my goodness.
I said
Well,
I'm a lot.
the worst part about the hating is really it's about can I take it over? That's what
Right,
that's about.
exactly. Can I take it over? Yeah. And
Okay?
we're not gonna let them do that.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know? Well,
Hmm.
legally they can't anyways,
Right.
you know?
Right.
But when people see successful things that they're not willing to work at, they want to be like the vultures, wait for you to die or wait for a situation and then start doing the plucking and the eating.
That's right.
Just
Yep.
like that lady in another state, she didn't have anything to do with Indigenous Peoples Day, but she formed an organization and reaping the benefits of somebody else's hard work.
Mm.
These are the kind of vultures you meet out here.
Mm, mm, mm. I knew they were coming.
You know, I knew they were coming too, but I didn't know they would be crazy.
Hmm. Oh yeah, oh yeah, because it's like I said, it was successful. You know, and
Very
anytime you,
successful.
yeah,
Very.
very successful.
Hold on a second.
Hmm. Yeah, we're not gonna let anyone trample on what we built, and they can't anyway, like she said, legally. You know, but it's just the nerve of people. You know, that's how people are. Like you say, they're like vultures. As soon as they wait for you to die, and then here they
Oh, I
come.
have three grandchildren that don't get enough of me. You know,
Oh yeah,
and the little one he loves you. You know,
yeah, I know.
he
That's
loves
my
that
little,
male energy. You
that's my
know,
little buddy. Yeah.
he's in a house full of women, even the dog. You know,
Oh man.
so that's where the hating is coming from. If it's not that, it's a piece of racism from someone that doesn't even represent this side of the map.
Hmm. You froze, Firebird. Yeah, so Firebird froze. She might have to go out and come back in. Um, but yeah, like she said, you have a lot of people who, when they see indigenous peoples of high melanation, you know, they they feel that they are the real ones and we're not, and all of that other foolishness. And they're very opinionated. And a lot of, like you say, a lot of these people are not even people who are indigenous to North America, you know but want to talk about what's going on in our backyard instead of staying in your backyard and minding that business. you know okay, you're back in now.
Oh, did you fade out too?
No,
Yeah, it had both cameras down.
no, mine was still up.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Hmm.
But it was very successful. Like I said, and I always will say, it couldn't have been done without the people loving themselves. And I can't take credit for that.
Hmm.
You people made it successful. Your love of your heritage made it successful. And I'm very thankful to all of you because if it wasn't for you, it couldn't have been done.
Mm. Yeah, a lot of people turned out. It's very thankful.
What was beautiful that I was concerned about our South American brothers and sisters, but they came.
Yeah, yeah, they sure did. They came out
They
and
came.
represented.
I knew
Hmm.
my Taino, my Aztecs were coming. I was a
Yeah.
little concerned about that,
But they
but
made
they
it.
came.
They sure did. They sure did. We thank them for sure for coming out and
You
supporting,
know,
representing.
so many people see and saw the vision,
Hmm.
of the unity and carrying on celebration a few days after Indigenous Peoples Day. Let the parties begin, let it continue.
Exactly.
And now
Exactly.
we're working our way into Native American Month.
Yep.
So I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for someone affiliated with the Pentagon asking me to do the closing prayers for Native American Month in Washington, D.C. Um,
Oh yeah, that's big time there.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been honored in other areas of production,
Mhm.
but that's a big, big honor,
Yeah. Yeah.
because those are what we call our warrior department of the United States government,
Mhm.
and they put together a program to honor indigenous veterans. And I was asked to do the closing prayer. My niece was asked to do the opening prayers in the beginning of
Nice.
the month, and I'll be doing the last day.
Mhm.
So um, just
Congratulations.
try to do right by people.
Mhm.
Be careful how you treat people.
Yeah.
They say karma is a bee.
Mhm.
Be mindful how we treat each other. Be mindful of how we interpret people by look and not by blood.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, they can't. They have no concept, and they don't want to have concept. I
Mm-mm.
dealt with a woman today playing a super Indian, and she's exactly what you're describing, M. Cart. Her interpretation of what an Indian should be, how they should dress, and all of that. She came out, and I had to, educate her, just to find out she's representing groups of people, and she's not even herself carded.
Mm,
So
mm,
how can you beat up on other people that don't have cards?
mm,
Many of us feel cards are a waste of time,
mhm.
but many of us have them,
Mhm.
but it's all a ploy to divide and conquer and to
Exactly.
paper genocide people. And she's playing into that role and giving a certain group this high regard for something she wants herself, and beating up on other people and trying
Mhm.
to get me to have the parade a certain way. Well, it's not for her, it's for all of us.
Mhm.
It's for all of us. And people need to see the diversity of indigenous people,
Exactly.
because we can't in a hurry get rid of these so-called history books. We have to visually show people and educate people, whether they
Mhm.
like it or not.
Whether they like it or not,
You know,
we ain't going nowhere.
we're not going anywhere. And,
Mhm.
creative willing, the parade is not going anywhere.
Exactly.
We don't welcome all kinds of energies,
Right.
but we welcome all phenotypes of
Mhm.
Indian people, you know,
Exactly.
not that Hollywood nonsense.
Mhm.
That's hurtful,
Yep.
you know. So I told her point blank, you're a racist. You're no better than the KKK.
Mhm.
You use your Indianness to pull this nonsense, but you can't talk about colonization when you're doing it yourself.
True.
You know, I know what
Mhm.
federal recognition means. Fierce knows what it means.
Exactly.
You know,
Mhm.
some take it to be better than the next guy, but all it is, basically, you lose your sovereignty and you get a check like welfare, and they
Mhm.
tell you what to do or what not to do or what's accepted.
Yep. You
That's how
become
it works.
federal wards. You're a federal ward of the United States.
Exactly. And that's I'm not trying to sound disrespectful for federal recognition,
Not at all. Exactly.
okay? But when I see super Indians like this lady, that makes me speak up because she's using that something that she does not have herself to demean other people, you know? And Creator doesn't like that, you know?
Hmm.
And because I take that stance, I'm getting blessings from different types of groups in government, in city, in education, and so on and so forth. Because you have to have the right type of mind frame. You have to honor the four directions of man. You
Hmm.
have to honor people's right to be Indian and Jewish, or Indian and Muslim, or Indian and Buddhist, and tell them they're not Indian if they do those things.
Hmm.
Who are you?
Exactly.
Okay, you're Indian and Christian. That's
Yeah,
okay though.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, it's okay for them to be Indian and Christian.
That's okay.
You
I
know.
don't remember any Buddhist or Muslim temples or whatever burning people at the crosses,
You
you
know.
know, or enslaving in the name of the Queen of Spain. You know, it was mainly the Christian setup that did that.
Hmm.
You know, there might be others, okay, but the church still controls today. But
Yep.
that's okay. That's cool. That's accepted.
Hmm.
You know.
Yep. That's what you find. Prevailing. You find that a whole lot. In the quote unquote Indian country, but that's okay.
But that's okay. It's all right to hurt people
Church
in
is
the
okay.
name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, oh
You
Lord.
know, and poor Jesus was innocent of all of this crap.
Hmm. Hmm.
Of all of it.
Exactly. Got somebody from Kansas in the house. Oh wow. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so that's how it goes. It's to be expected. I knew that that was coming at some point anyway.
Well, you know what, hun? I'm not the one. I'm not the
Hmm.
one. I don't go in your neighborhood, your territory to tell you what to do. I may not like it, but I'm not going to go there and try to take over and control.
Right.
You know, I'm very
Hmm.
respectful.
Yeah, we here in New York. What you doing minding our business?
Exactly.
You just do your own
Exactly.
thing where you are.
Especially you don't even have your paperwork correct. I have my paperwork correct.
Exactly.
Feerce has his
I have
paperwork
my
correct.
paperwork correct. You
You
know.
know,
Hmm.
I honor all people without status because is
Exactly.
it their fault that the government divide and conquer us as people?
Hmm. Exactly.
Or is it our fault that we had people like Walter Pleckard?
Hmm.
Or is it our fault that they wrote the history books?
Hmm. And because of people's ignorance, you know, they feel that it's only one phenotype that is legitimate, but they're
Well,
really
she
ignorant.
has the right one with me because I was about to read her the riot act, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that she said that we have to agree on, everyone is agreeing on this. Please, please, if you march in the parade, do not wear a war bonnet or a chief bonnet unless that's really from your people,
Right.
especially made out of chicken feathers, turkey feathers, and all of that stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we the
Okay.
complaints are already coming in, you know.
That's
Um
very offensive. It's like going to a football game or a baseball game and some white brother sitting up in the bleachers with war paint on and war bonnets on. It's the same thing. You may
yeah,
think you're honoring your people by doing this or because you're really a native, but no, that's very offensive because war bonnets are earned, chief bonnets are earned,
yeah.
eagle feathers, they are earned
Mhm.
or gifted.
Exactly.
So you may feel that it's chic, and I don't mean to hurt anyone's feeling. I'm just trying to educate you so you won't be embarrassed or confronted. Please do not come to the parade with those war bonnets or chief bonnets on. Please get you a
Yeah.
nice headband or a turkey feather,
Right.
something nice. Make you some type of decoratory headdress as far as a headband and call it a day.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do to honor. You could wear, a nice piece of regalia. You can, wear a nice choker. A lot of things you can do, to represent
Or
the culture.
headband or a
Yeah,
headband,
exactly, exactly.
with a
Hmm.
nice feather in it, you know.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
a war bonnet or a chief's bonnet is unacceptable because that represents people that laid down and died wearing those as military hats for
Hmm.
their people.
Yep.
That's the only thing I had in common with that lady. But I did not call anyone out at the parade.
Right.
Okay. I didn't want anybody to feel bad. I knew why they were wearing it because they think they're honoring. Not
Exactly.
I'm not coming from her mentality
Right.
of putting down.
Hmm.
I told her instead of putting down, you should help educate people who want to
Exactly.
embrace who want to embrace their heritage, who want to learn, who think they're honoring,
Hmm.
not coming from your perspective or I'm better than you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So we will be putting on the flyers this coming year on the internet. Please, no chieftain bonnets or war bonnets.
Matter of fact, we're going to have a whole protocol list of the protocol for anyone who wishes to participate in the parade. And we're going to put it out well in advance so that, everyone is clear on what the guidelines are.
Right, because those war bonnets belong to a certain tribe. Okay. And like I'm saying, if you have one that has actual eagle feathers, most likely you were presented with that. Or if somebody gave you an eagle feather, they think the highest of you, your accomplishments, your loyalty, your being a warrior for the cause. We can't just it's like me going to a Chinese a parade and just putting on their regalia without permission,
Or
you
without
know,
knowing the meaning of what you're wearing.
and not know the meaning, you know. It's just certain protocol that we have, and we have to show respect because this parade deals with legitimate tribes as well as other participants.
Hmm.
We follow respectful protocol.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
no dressing up in skimpy um fleece material, Pocahontas short, skimpy clothes either.
Right,
All
right.
these kind of things are viewed as offensive.
Yeah, it's just like somebody coming in blackface who's Caucasian, or whatever. It's the same type of connotation.
You know,
Mm. Like
so
Firebird said, you know, um, certain tribes wore that, you know, but you know, you if you're of a particular tribe, wear something specific to your tribe, that is appropriate, for your place in that tribe. But I
I'm
know
trying to read Umpo Wikala, uh,
who.
ONPO Wakasta.
Oh, oh,
Let me guess. Can you read
I,
that for me?
yeah, I put that up earlier. I'll put it up again. Yeah, but like Fire said, we're not trying to put anybody down. It's just that now the complaints are coming in. People are talking about how they're offended and this, that, and the other. So we didn't say anything. But I knew that those complaints were going to be coming. So we're just letting y'all know. You know, for the next parade.
Well, it's not so much that they're looking down their nose about the war bonnets, um, but yeah, the person was a Westerner, um, but yet she plants her behind up in Philadelphia. You know, not
Mm,
even her territory. You know, she kept talking about there were no Lenape this and no Lenape that. I said, lady, please, am I chicken soup? I'm Cherokee Lenape. Okay. What are you talking about? Who led the parade? The Lenape. Are you Lenape lady?
hmm
No. What does it matter? I said, well, you're speaking for them. You're speaking for my people. Okay. Why
Exactly.
are you planting yourself up in Philadelphia? That's not even your territory.
Mm, mm, mm.
I can say Pennsylvania is my territory because that's Lenape territory.
hmm
Okay, we're quite over a few places, but she had a lot of nerve.
Mm, mm, mm.
And then she went about the name L and stuff like that. I said, listen, lady, I have friends that are quote unquote listed as full bloods. Okay, listed. Okay, and they're Islamic, which is their right. Okay, that's the religion they chose.
And let
So,
me let me let me address that too.
okay,
You find those same names, those same titles, El, Bay, and stuff like that, way before Columbus got here. Okay, so you want to debate that? Come on this show, get in the hot seat, and I'll press you. Okay, I'll press you. Okay, because I have all of that stuff in my book. Okay, so you don't want it with me. Like I say, I'm the pit bull. You know. But anyway, yeah, I didn't mean to cut your wisdom, Fiber. I just wanted to
no,
interject.
you didn't. You didn't at all. I just said, protocol wise, I think you need to be talking to the tribes instead of me. Okay, let's see if they agree with you in New York area.
Matter of fact, you find El and Bay here before a lot of these tribes here.
You
You don't want
know,
to go. You don't want to go there. You find El and Bay in the mounds. You don't want to go there. Get in the hot seat. Come on here, and I'll press you.
well, the main thing was she doesn't even have a card,
Exactly.
which is so important to her about federal tribes. Federal
hmm
tribes this, federal tribes that. Why are you not talking to the tribes?
You went out again, Firebird. You froze. But yeah, you know, I can go flip out the books right now and I can show you where you had ill and where you had bay right up in the mounds. Okay. I'll be doing a presentation on that soon. Okay. And I could also give you a little bit of history on the Cherokee too. Okay. I don't want to spoil it, but I play chess, so I put the pawns out there. I don't put my heavy pieces out in the beginning. I keep those pawns. I keep those. I keep my rook. I keep my bishop. I keep my queen in the back in reserve. You know, and I pull them out after I put the pawns out there. Right now, I'm just throwing it out there, letting a little bit. Okay, but I got the one hitter quitters on all of that stuff. All right, so you know, let's not talk about the ancient races and ancient faces that predate anybody of any other persuasion here in ancient America. Okay, all right. Let's talk Olmecs, the Joe Louis heads. Okay, let's talk about the what you find, what they found in the mounds. Okay, the figurines and things like that that have what they call Negroid features. Let's talk about Lucia. Okay, let's talk about the pygmy skulls in Tennessee. Let's talk about the mounds. Okay, you don't want to do that. Like I say, you know, don't get me started because you won't like it. Like the Hulk used to say, Bill Bixby, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, 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 dun. The shirt breaking open and he turned into Lou Ferrigno. Don't make me angry.
Back,
You wouldn't like me when I'm
back,
angry.
back, back.
You remember that? You remember that Firebird, the TV series of Hulk?
Satan, I repute you. Satan, I repute you. Satan, I repute you. I rebuke you.
Oh man. Oh, we got Bright Eyes, Teeny Bear in the house.
Hi, Teeny. OCO. Tell her to bring some sage. I'm tired. Smudge me.
Yeah, right. Okay, M. Card is asking a question here.
No, you don't have to be a cart member. That's my point.
Hmm.
We're not coming from this lady's energy. She
Exactly.
don't even have a card herself.
She don't have a card herself.
Oh yeah, we investigated her. We
And
investigated.
a lot of these people don't, but they feel that because they look a certain way that they're superior.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a card, and the other two people in her committee don't have a card.
Mm.
And the president of the board is from the country Chile, representing our people over here, telling us what to do.
Wow. Let her come on this show and we'll put her in the hot seat. We'll
You know,
expose all of that.
well, you put her in the hot seat, and I'm just going to turn it on and electrocute her. You know,
And then I'll bury her. I got the documents to bury her. After you electrocute, then I'm going to bury.
what nerve? You talking about other people, and your president is from the country Chile. You
Mm,
know,
mm,
telling
mm,
us who to have in events in our country.
mm,
Okay, my South American friends and my Caribbean friends don't even do that.
mm, mm, mm.
No, you
Man.
don't have to, M. Cart. Later for that energy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Exactly. Hmm. Unbelievable.
somethingable.
You know?
You know,
Hmm.
I'm telling one of her co-board directors, well, I know for a fact you don't even have a card. You're not even registered in your tribe you represent. But you
Mm,
telling other people how they should hold their events.
mm.
Isn't that sad?
That's a lot of nerve.
Oh, bigger than nerves. Those are
Yeah.
webos.
You
And you know
know?
what webos mean, you know?
Hmm. Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Hmm.
How dare you? Because
Mm,
you have that phenotype, you know?
hmm. Yeah. I mean, wow.
And I deal with all kind of natives.
Exactly. Exactly.
The ones that want to deal with us, they're my brothers and sisters. The one that don't, oh well, don't need you, never
Hmm.
did. My mother, my grandmother, and my father look like you know? So I'm
Hmm.
not impressed by you. I'm not in awe of you. We all got to get along. Let's worry about if North Korea is going to blow us up,
You know?
you know?
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to care about who's more Indian than next.
Exactly.
You don't have a card, lady.
Mm, mm, mm. That's a lot of nerve.
Okay. The other one that was in the chat, he didn't have a card either. And I told him I knew for sure.
Mm, mm, mm.
And your president is from Chile. Okay, I'm happy for her, but she's this is not her territory.
Mm, mm, mm,
She
exactly.
should be respectful in people's territories.
That's right. We couldn't go down there and tell them what to do.
Oh, I get thrown off or what Machu Picchu or whatever.
Machu Picchu.
Oh, that's Peru. She's from Chile. I forgot for a second. You know, but I'm sure they would find me in the backwoods somewhere.
Oh yeah, you know.
You know,
Hmm. That's true.
and she's determining. Oh, I won't invite this group anymore. I just want federal Indians. And
And
you
you're
don't
not
even
ready.
have a card, lady, or your two other stooges.
Mm, mm, mm.
The three stooges.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, she gave me such a headache.
mm,
I told her, look, I have to leave this. You're upsetting my stomach because you're
mm,
not making it. You're a hypocrite, you know.
mm-hmm.
And everything I said, she tried to twist it. I tried to treat her nice. She tried to still pound. And I said, you're not getting anywhere, lady. You're wasting your own breath.
Mm.
They need to cease and desist you.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to step down from that position because Indigenous Peoples Day represents all the Indigenous people all over the world that are
Exactly.
the Americas.
Yeah.
And they don't all look like you, lady. What are you going to say
Exactly.
about the Garafunas?
Hey,
Okay.
exactly.
What are you going to say about them? And they
Mm-hmm.
speak the original Taino language.
That's right.
And they
That's
look like
right.
they're straight out of Africa. What are you going to say about them?
That's right. They sure do.
You know?
Sure do.
So, no, you don't have to be caught, sweetheart. Just come respectful, register, and march.
Exactly.
Peace, love, and light to you, sweetie. Hi, boo. Get my phone number from Feerce. I miss you. I told Strong Bear I missed you. All the good times we used to have.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. Cultural integrity. How dare she?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even have a card. Isn't that something?
Mm, mm, that's a lot of nerves. She got a big set of kahunas.
Oh, she has what they call the Spanish huevos for balls. Excuse me. She got big
Mm-hmm.
giant huevos.
Mm, mm, mm.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah,
Everybody was getting along and enjoying that day,
that's right.
and if they had any difference, they kept it to themselves because they saw the
Mm-hmm.
vision,
Exactly. That's
you
true.
know.
That's true.
And she tried Fierce to force her will on me about, do you want our help or not? I said, nope, not you. I'm
Mm,
like, no, I don't need your help because you're
mm,
a deterrent.
mm.
Nope, not welcome here. I don't want that energy on my body.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
You know,
Like we really need her.
like we need her. I don't know you from Adam. You could be an agent for all I know.
True.
You know,
True. You're right.
you know.
You're right.
But I know that you're racist. That I do know because of
Mm-hmm.
all the people you picked out. You showed me pictures of them, and who are you to judge by phenotype look? Who's who? Okay, I don't look
Exactly.
like my grandmother or my father. Yeah, lots of love, some nerve, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
some nerve.
It is a lot of nerve.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
just as arrogant and hateful.
Yeah.
I rebuke you. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan.
Oh man.
And your demonic forces.
Mm, mm, mm.
Leave the people alone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how my day went.
Mm. Yeah, I know that really upset you. You called me right
Oh
away.
man, you're going like do, feeling good. And then the devil's just determined to come in there and wreck your day. Do 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 do. Do, 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 da, da, da. Life is wonderful. The Creator's wonderful. People are wonderful. They enjoyed themselves. Thank you, Creator.
Hmm.
Everyone had a beautiful day.
Exactly.
And then the devil comes.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was pulling out that sage and those matches, you know,
Mm.
and I
Mm.
highly strongly believe in demonic forces, and she was one.
Right, right.
I said, let me do the seven dimension Cherokee prayer on your backside
Mm.
because you need to be exercised.
Hmm. Exactly.
No matter how nice I tried to be to her, she was determined not to be nice.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Chick don't even have a card.
Unbelievable.
Oh, you got to have the federal here. You got to have the federal there. Federal, 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 federal.
Mm. Mm.
And you're not federal. You're not even state. You're not even recognized anywhere. At least I have that.
Hmm. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Not that it's important, but I
Exactly.
can claim it.
True.
If I wanted to be a naysayer like you,
Exactly.
Fear's money makes a lot of strange bedfellows and evilness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Very
know,
true. Very true.
And I wonder what she's going to do when she finds out my niece is going to have a parade in Philadelphia.
Mm.
It's
Right.
scheduled, and we're praying it goes through, but we're trying to keep this tradition going.
Hmm.
And she's in Philly. She's going to have what they call a stroke baby.
Mm.
I wonder what she's going to do.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Went on to tell me who was a dignitary and who wasn't a dignitary. I said a dignitary of an event is who you invite.
Hmm.
Don't get me started, please.
How you like those Apaches?
Oh, don't get me started.
You know, those were James Brown's people.
Oh, can
Look like
oh,
him. You could put him right in with those Apaches. He fit right in.
oh my God. Please don't
Hmm.
show her that. She'll be doing backstrokes. People are terrible.
Hmm.
I said, lady, whatever happened to respect the four colors of man? Okay. You don't have respect for yourself, no less me.
Hmm.
But
Exactly.
if you're gonna come at me about federal, at least have a card, a
Right.
state card or a federal card or something.
You know. You know.
And I'm constantly like right now talking about it because it's so offensive. You know,
Hmm. Exactly.
you're trying to spoil the spirit of what went on and what will go on.
True.
I don't expect everybody to come and be a part, and we can't
Hmm.
worry about that.
Exactly.
You know, but I
Exactly.
do know she's going to be very upset when this other parade gets going. And I hope
Oh.
that some of you, when it does, some of you can go to Philadelphia and attend and support my niece in her efforts.
Hmm.
I'll be going there. in November for Native American Month too for another event besides the closing pairs for the Pentagon.
Mm,
Networking and meeting more, hopefully
yeah,
more positive people.
exactly.
And I'm hoping that everyone in your audience tonight comes and support. Oh my gosh.
That artifact, a pre-Columbian artifact that was found in Veracruz.
Oh, you trying to hurt this lady's feelings, aren't you?
Looks Moorish to me.
You being a bad boy. I gotta spank you. I gotta spank you. I gotta spank you.
Doesn't get more Moorish than that. It's pre-Columbian.
Yeah, she said, yeah, and I know about the Moors. I said, more. What more do you know?
Tell her come this way. I'll give her a whole schooling. Guarantee you she'll never leave the same.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what Shanae say? Oh my goodness. We could write a book on the nonsense in the community.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't even have a card and tell me how card members should be there.
But
You
you see
know?
what's interesting about this artifact, it even has the facial scarification. And with the that you see the keloids there.
Yeah.
It's only one group of people who
Mhm.
skin keloids,
Mhm.
and that's us.
Well,
Other
perhaps,
people, it'll keloid, but it won't stay.
mhm.
You see what I'm saying? It
Perhaps you
goes,
should
huh?
perhaps you should forward me those pictures so I can
Sure.
send it to her.
Ah. Oh man.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Mm, mm, mm.
Why can't
Wow.
we just like get along and
Get along.
yeah,
Yeah,
Rodney King, just why
Rodney
can't we
King.
all just get along,
You know.
I tell the
Hmm.
lady, I think you should be worrying about North Korea right about now.
You know. Exactly. That's true.
Yeah, we got more important things about the levels of Indianness.
Hmm.
There you go. I hear that.
It's
But
M. Cart.
now what? Say in the last what? How many years now? Card this, card that, card,
Hmm.
CDIB card, blah 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 card.
Hmm.
Well, I know for a fact that white men were marrying Indian women and getting carded.
Oh yeah, they made that mandatory.
Okay, and not
I got
because
that documented.
okay, not that they really wanted to be Indian per se. They wanted the benefits of being an
Benefits.
Indian.
Exactly. One of the benefits.
So, card this, card that, mistreat
Hmm.
this one, mistreat that one.
Hmm.
Not happening with us with this parade.
Hmm.
You know,
Exactly.
you're not using that parade as an agenda for what you want to do. You don't even belong here, lady. You're out of your
Hmm.
territory.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
Yeah, sweetheart, they were having a great time, and
Oh yeah.
everybody was getting along with each other or staying in their own group, but still happy to be there. Just
Hmm.
the fact that we populated Manhattan, you know, the
Yep.
streets of Manhattan to show our beauty, show our diversity, show our
Hmm.
music, show our regalia.
And the media wouldn't even cover it. How about that?
Well, I won't say they wouldn't cover it. I would say that particular media played up on a certain phenotype
Yeah,
of
that's what
women,
that's what I'm saying without saying it.
okay, to
Yeah,
get their papers and their racism out.
yeah. That's what I was
You
wanting to say,
know,
but I just didn't say it. Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
their agenda.
Yeah.
Maybe they're lacking in sales of their papers, or
Hmm.
people do things for a variety of merit of things, reason why.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
well, this will hype our sales up this week or this month, or we can
Hmm.
run it again for Native American month. So many
Hmm.
people have an agenda.
Oh yeah. And
It's
two,
not always
they would have to explain it away.
exactly.
You know, how do they present this to the public?
Yeah, exactly. You
You know.
know,
Hmm.
but it's all over the YouTube. I've seen
Right.
it on Instagram and Twitter. So the word is getting out. No matter, no weapon formed against you shall prosper.
And that's why we gotta have our own media. Yep. That's why we gotta have our own media.
We have to have our own media.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, we must have our
I've
own
been
media.
saying that for many, many years, working with Feerce, doing videos. We're doing this a long time, even though they've been pulled from YouTube. We've been at this for a long time.
Long time. We're before all of these stations, all of these YouTube channels
Exactly.
that's out here now talking about this stuff. We were out here long
Some of these
before them.
people weren't even born,
Some of them weren't even born.
or in
Yeah,
diapers,
or in diapers or
you
junior high
know.
school and yeah.
But we've been talking heavily about trying to get funding for more media, more film production, um, uh, film festival. I would like to even see an indigenous record label in New York,
Hmm. Exactly.
you know,
Hmm.
and things like the parade opens doors for other activities.
That's what I've been wanting to do for a long time. Indigenous
Well,
record
we have
label.
to work
Yeah.
on it and meet people that like to do those things, indigenous people, like people
Hmm.
on your audience or my audience,
Yeah.
and develop it,
Hmm.
because we're always going to meet idiots like this lady that she chooses to stay in the dark ages, and I'm not the one. you
No,
know
I ain't the one.
I know you're not, and I'm sure all your audience is not the one either.
Hmm.
And lady, you don't even have a card. That's
That's
what's
that's the
so.
that's the that's what makes it even worse.
Oh, that like really did something to my spirit. And
Mm,
I investigated her, and found out she doesn't even have a card. You
mm,
step to people, you mistreat people, and then you don't expect them to retaliate in some form. I don't
exactly.
even know you, lady. She was asking me the names of my who's going to be my grand marshal, and think I
Mm,
can't find out. And I said, I don't care if you don't find out, but
mm,
he's from a federal tribe. Are you from a federal tribe?
mm,
Okay, and maybe next year I have a movie star
mm-hmm.
or someone that wrote a famous indigenous book,
Exactly.
or a musician.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty of it.
Exactly.
They don't all
Mm-hmm.
have to be. Stop it. You're so bad. Oh, oh,
that's from that's a totenac
you know,
totenac
you
head
know,
artifact.
she's not dead, but if she saw that, she'd be turning over in her grave.
That's a totenac
You know.
artifact. Pre-Columbian. Ain't no mistaking about that face. There
Oh my
is
goodness.
no mistake.
I need Shanae. Oh God.
There is no mistake.
I said, lady, you really need an education. I said, I'm a historian, you know, and you need an education of phenotypes, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and people's right to be Buddhist or Islamic has nothing
Exactly.
to do with your blood, dummy,
Has nothing to do with your blood.
you know. But I
Mm-hmm.
bet you go to church every Sunday,
You already know.
you know.
You already know. It's natives of all kind of faiths. There's natives who are Buddhist. There's
I,
natives
I,
who
I,
are.
I I told you I have one friend that is in the house of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know. And I said, but you're still my friend, right? He just blurted
Oh
it out one
man.
day and told me, and I'm like, that's okay. You're cool with me, you know? I'm telling you.
Little Mayhem Wild Indian TV.
I'm like, he will not be working roots or anything else on me tonight. I'm glad I was always nice to him. You know? He just said, Firebird, I'm in the house of Satan. And I was going to laugh because I thought it was joking. And then I saw he was serious. I said,
Serious.
okay, you're still my friend. Your business.
Mm,
As
mm,
long as you're
mm.
not sacrificing chickens and kids,
Yeah.
you're okay with me. Okay,
Mhm.
mwah, bye. You know,
Exactly.
I have Indian friends living in Israel, married to Jewish women.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're all
what
over.
does that have to do with his bloodline?
Hmm.
Philly Parade is not a definite date yet. It's just in the planning. Are you in Philly? And shh, M. Cart, shh. If anything happens to me, you know who did it. Okay? You didn't hear about the parade from me in Philly.
Mhm.
Shh. Because these people are very crazy. Very, really. You know, it's monetary, nothing spirit for the people. And that's what happens like any other culture, you know? Oh, oh, thank you. That's so sweet, sweetheart. Kiata. Kiati?
Keita.
Kiata. Pretty
Keita.
name. I never heard that before. Thank you. We've been at this for a long time, and just everything clicked into place with all the right spirits. And um, even before there was MMIW, Missing Men, Women, and Children organization, Indigenous Peoples Day, we have been planning to do this, and it's just falling suit. You know, everything is falling to place. You know,
Hmm.
and next month is Native American month, so we're just being blessed with a series of events and things. We're trying to get some colleges involved for next year. We're trying.
Yep.
They have their own politics. Anybody out there that knows a college in the New York City area that might want to help us, please let Feerce know, or any place that would let us have a festival in the New York City area, um, including Bronx, Brooklyn, please let us know. We need as many venues as we can for recognition as well as fundraising. Okay, everything you saw at the parade, we did that with very little donations and no grants
Yep.
and money out of our own pockets.
Own pockets.
And we did it in a matter of 4 months instead of a year. Okay, so can you imagine if we have a year's planning what we can do together?
And some help, from our people who support the channel.
Yeah,
That would really make it awesome.
yeah. So people are saying, "Oh, you had big money to pay." No,
No, we didn't.
nope, nope, nope,
No,
nope,
we
nope,
didn't.
nope, nope, nope. The
Operating on that.
participants in that parade wanted to support themselves for the vision,
Hmm.
and they came for myself, Feerce, and Chief Kala Alexander of the Ramapo Nation. They came.
Hmm.
They came together. Organizations came because they had the vision of our own beauty,
Hmm.
our own importance.
Yep.
And I'm praying someone is trying to get us to be moved to Fifth Avenue, where
Oh
all
yeah.
the major parades are.
Hmm.
Yes, Chief Buffy. Yes, yes, that's my sweetie. She's trying so, so hard to do good things in Philadelphia. And out of respect for Chief Buffy,
Yep.
thank you. She's trying real hard. She's talking, she's trying to build a new Indian center and everything. She's trying real hard to bring life back to Philadelphia on a higher level of native programming. There's programming now, there's activities now, but she's trying to take it a step further in Chief Buffy's memory. That's why it's called the Red Feather Legacy. And last time I saw Chief Buffy was a little bit before she crossed over at Indigenous Peoples Day there. I was there. I was on their committee helping spread the love, and she came there to speak. And I guess a few months later, she crossed over. So, you know, we're trying. We're trying. Yes, those are the real $5 Indians. Lil Mayhem. They were marrying Indian women for their land because Indian women, Cherokee women, held the property, held the children. Okay. And they would marry them so they could get property or logging rights for timber logging, a lot of merits of things. Those are the $5 Indians. I give you a holler soon. Unite all us in North Central South American Aboriginals. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Tina. Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. It's about all of us.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
I mean, a comment was made about oh, Mardi Gras Indians, and I'm like, you don't even know the history between the Mardi Gras Indians and the Choctaws who rescued them. Okay, if it was all right from those Choctaw back in the day, what's your problem in modern time?
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. Don't even know the history of the Mardi
don't even
Gras.
know the history, don't want to know the history, don't care to know the history.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she had every right to be in that parade and show her beauty and pride.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just didn't understand. Well, hey, we're here to teach you.
Exactly. You know,
I
learn
made
the
an
history before
announcement. I made
learn
an announcement at the mic.
learn the history before you run your fat mouth.
Exactly. Exactly. You know? Oh, well, I saw the video. I said, but you weren't there.
Right.
I don't care what you saw on videos. I
You
saw
know,
everything positive.
that's right. People don't even know the history running their
All
mouth.
right,
Not even
Philly in
from
the
here.
house. Philly in the house. You know, we had a beautiful, oh, mom's the word on the prayer. Yeah, shh. You might find me in the back alley somewhere. Because the racism, they wanted to go on. The monetary, they wanted to go on. Okay. Everything in the world needs money, but it's not supposed to dominate our spirits. Not in that sense where you do each other in, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Exactly. Exactly.
We will need money for the parade. That's
Mhm.
normal. My best buddy, Sagamore, Reggie, Caesar of the Matinacock Nation,
Yep.
a historic tribe.
Mm-hmm. So there were no real Indians there, huh?
Exactly.
No local representation
Yeah, exactly.
and all those kind of comments.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. And his history goes back to the first sachem that helped feed the pilgrims. That's his family tree.
Mm, mm, mm.
That's his relatives. You see those drawings of the Indians bringing food to, that's his family.
What you got to say about that?
That's his bloodline.
Right.
Documented.
Hmm. That's true. That's true.
Yep. And religions. Lord have the mercy. Yep. We rebuke you in the name of the Creator. And that's my one of my best friends. His family line goes all the way back to the time before the pilgrims and helped the pilgrims behind. That's his family.
Yeah, you guys know and who Chief Reggie is. I've had him on the show at least twice. Go back into the show archives and you'll see the interviews with Chief Reggie on the TV show. Just look for Matinacock.
And these are the kind of people that support me.
Hmm.
So I guess she wants to step up about a color line then.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay. There's many of us that look like that in New York City.
Hmm.
Legitimate tribes. One
Exactly.
family member could look like him and one could look like who?
Could be
A
blonde
Russell
haired and
Means,
blue.
a Russell Means,
Mm-hmm.
a West Studi.
Exactly. That's right.
You could go to one family's house, they look like him. You could go to his family's house, and they look like those what people call Siberians.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the mixture is in New York
Oh yeah.
and Jersey and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
True. True.
Thank you, dear. We did not have the funding people think we had. The
Mm-mm.
creator helped
Mm-mm.
us put that together,
Yep.
sending us the right participants that cared about their pride and to show their pride.
Mm-hmm. We didn't make a dime off of the parade.
Nope.
Literally.
Money went out. Nothing came in this year.
Exactly. Literally.
Okay. I mean, rumors were flying of, oh, they paid the Pebbles and didn't pay anybody else. I'm like, what board meeting did you sit in with me? I didn't know you were on my board.
Mm, mm, mm.
Why are you spreading slander out of jealousy? Because you feel that you should be doing what those Pueblo people are doing there.
Mm-hmm.
But did you offer help? Did you
Mm.
offer to bring a drum group? Did you
Oh.
offer to bring your eagle feathers to dance? Did you offer to play a flute
Mm.
or to tell a story or to
Mm-hmm.
encourage people to support? No, because it doesn't benefit you. That's your spirit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Aho, Marshall Path. Much respect,
Much respect.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Complaining the whole time, but was dancing and smiling in the camera and posing.
Mm,
That's what
mm.
demons do,
Right. Exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
So I said to him, you know, I think you're going to owe the Lenape Nation here an apology real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not doing within that few hours, one of the chiefs called him. He took that post down off of Facebook so fast. Remember, you said, "Oh,
Oh
Firebird is
yeah. Yeah.
so
Cause
fast."
I was trying to get a piece of him, and I couldn't.
Exactly.
She responded just that quick, But after that, he took the whole
He took
post
it
down.
down.
I couldn't even light into him.
you know.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
there were no Lenape there, and blah, 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 blah. Look there. Yeah. See what I mean?
Hmm.
See what I mean?
Exactly.
Now, is she their mom or grandma?
Huh?
Is she their mom or grandma? But
Um.
that's family.
Yeah.
Melungeon,
Not.
yes.
It doesn't say if it's the grandma or the mother.
Okay. But look at the diversity,
Hmm.
you know.
Hmm.
My grandmother, my father looked like they're off a nickel, you know. Look at me.
Hmm. Yep.
We have to deal with racist nonsense from people like this lady that don't even have a card.
Hmm.
That's very sad,
Yeah. I wonder what she has to say about this here. Those Melungeons.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
She'll think of some kind of slander.
It won't hold up water because a
Uh,
picture is worth 1,000 words.
well, she lost my vote as soon as I found out she didn't have a card.
Didn't have a card. Yeah, she lost all credibility.
She lost all credibility because you're so desperate for recognition from the people that have it that you'll bash someone else to be in
Mm-hmm.
their favor. You know,
Exactly.
maybe she hopes they give her a card.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm willing to kill my brother, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to get this recognition.
Mm-hmm. Mm, mm, mm.
So we're planning to do more things next year. Invite. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
actually, he does want to come on again.
You're right.
He did tell me to tell you to call him.
Okay. Okay.
I
I'll
forgot
do
to
that.
tell you. His son
Okay.
just had another baby.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
in
That's beautiful.
Israel. Yes,
Mm.
a few days
Wow.
old.
Okay.
And we were
Wow.
talking about the parade and how happy we were, and you
Mm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
and Principal Chief Osceola and his wife giving me all the support for their organization I used to be president of. They want to help. So many
Right.
people want to help.
Yeah.
City official want to help.
I gotta reach out to her too, Chief Osceola's wife, because she expressed that she wanted to be on the show. I'm
Oh,
looking at her business. I'm looking at her business card right here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Self-made millionaire.
Wow.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Used to be a principal.
Wow.
You know.
Hmm. Firebird, keep talking. I gotta step off for like 2 minutes at the most.
Yeah. Well, we're planning on um, having more participation this year. I don't know if anybody out there is indigenous that sings in the New York area or have an organization that's indigenous or would like to invite a school of young children to come with their banner in support of indigenous people that want to learn in the five boroughs, something close by that's not expensive for them to get there. That would be awesome, because they would be inside of the parade learning, so when they read books on Columbus or pictures of how quote unquote Indians look, they can tell their teacher, no, that's not what I learned today, you know, and we possibly will have some murals drawn to be in the parade by two great artists. Both will be on Feerce's show. And we want to invite the Garifuna Nation to show their diversity of phenotypes. And who knows, maybe someone from Brazil, maybe someone from Hawaii, but we're working on all of that now. And if we get Fifth Avenue, that's a big honor. So if anyone wants to kind of like help out at the parade that day, can sign up. We'll be putting out things very soon. I would like to, anyways. It was very stressful trying to get all of this in 4 months, and Creator had it that we did it, but personally, it was very stressful, because uh, it had to have a certain amount of organization, and we did the best we can. I would like to be able to have each group have their own section, not having people start to march up towards each other or close to each other, but spread out. Say if you're a dancer or something, you have your own section with other dancers, and then you know that type of look. You know how Macy's does it. You know, every section spread from each other, so everybody gets a chance to shine. Tina Bright Eyes said something fierce.
Yeah, I put it. I put the comment up. Um, yeah, so it says, yes, there. Those are the $5 Indians to get profits, land deeds, to steal, wheel and deal, and get over on us. Ulterior motives, to say the least. Sad, wicked state of affairs put upon us. They speak with forked tongue.
I like to say also that in old days, a lot of the, excuse me, I'm eating pizza. A lot of the Indians that married white women, a lot of the clan system broke down
Right.
because the white women, they didn't really want their children by these Indian men to be a part of the Indian way of life, the Cherokee way of life, of having to be a part of a clan.
Hmm.
So a lot of people to this day, they don't even know what clan they belong to because of this setup of intermarrying, you know. So that's just a footnote of history I like to share with you. You know, certain clans like the long hair clan would adopt kids or people that lost their clan title, you know, to give them a home, to give them a clan, even though that wasn't your original clan, you
Hmm.
know. So a lot of stuff has been done from marrying whites, $5 Indians, as well as white women not wanting their half breed children to belong to an Indian way of life. So that's for our friend that just asked a question about the $5 Indians. That's another piece of history. Ray Charles, Jose Feliz, and all can see that. And some of these $5 Indians are the ones that's telling real Indians what to do to this day. You'll see a
Exactly.
lot of them out in Oklahoma, you
Hmm.
know, and people will
Hmm.
say, well, they don't look like they're Indian, just like they say people melanated don't look like Indian. Well, that's the other part of the spectrum, you
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
They married in, and the kids came out looking like this, or you know, it is what it is. You know, the
Hmm.
history can be very screwed up. It can be very beautiful.
Hmm.
You know, my position is to teach as much as I can.
Exactly. Yep.
What she say? Don't get her
She said.
started. I won't, because you're gonna rebuke them, Bright Eyed. You're gonna rebuke them. You're
Right.
gonna rebuke them.
Hmm.
I'm putting you on my rebuking team.
Hmm.
You have to have a sense of humor
Oh
because
yeah.
some of this stuff is so heavy,
Hmm.
you know, it actually physically makes you sick,
Mm, mm, mm.
you know, that
Hmm.
negativity.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I'm waiting for part two tomorrow to see if she comes back so I can Ask her where her card is this time.
mm,
You
mm,
know,
mm,
how dare she?
mm,
I mean, this woman is she's in newspapers, she's in magazines, she's
mm,
in news clippings and videos,
mm,
and don't even have a card and downing everybody else.
mm, mm, mm.
And because the media doesn't know, they're giving her all of the spotlight, and now
Right.
she's flying with it.
Yeah, because they base it on
And
phenotype.
yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she feels empowered and bold uh, to talk to me that way. Does not know anything about me.
She better never come on this TV, on this program. Oh yeah, we'll let
I thought you
all the cats
I
out of
thought
the
you were
bag.
going to say she better not step foot in New York.
Nah, she better never come on this program.
Shanae, oh my goodness. She needs to
Definitely.
encounter Shanae in Chicago.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, oh my God, people are God fiction. Oh, truth is funnier than fiction. I
We need
tell
to
you.
put
I
her in the
stand.
hot seat.
No, I'm putting her in an electrocuting chair. You know,
Then
she
I'll bury
doesn't
her.
deserve any respect. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, lady, you lucky I don't call you out. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
you better tell me who you're, what organization you're in, and don't think I can't find out. And I don't care, lady.
Mm,
You have no power this way.
mm,
You know,
mm-hmm.
you have no power.
Tell her to come on the show.
Yeah,
I'll
tell her to come
roast
to
her.
New York
Tell her to come on
and
the
let
show.
all your audience talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you
I'll
don't have
talk
to.
to her.
They don't have to be condescending. Just educate her on
Mm-hmm.
diversity.
I'll give her all the education she needs. She will never leave the same.
Boom bap.
You know? Exactly. She will never be the same.
Oh my God. Oh, you make me laugh. Oh my God. We have so much fun together. It's pathetic.
Oh yeah.
You know? Because
Mm-hmm.
these people are crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
They crazy, but they're not stupid.
Well, in her case, she's stupid because she doesn't know who any of us are, who our affiliations are, or anything. She's
Well,
just
she'll get
spewing
to
out.
know.
She's just spewing out based on that she got a few articles in the paper and a few TV shows, and now she's smelling herself and being disrespectful to all.
Well, I'll get her quite familiar with who we are.
You know,
I'll get her quite familiar.
I said, you know what? Remember Granny from the Beverly Hills Billy? How feisty she was. I said, well, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Mm, mm,
I'm
mm.
like, oh, you got the right one with me. You know,
Mhm.
you really smelling yourself. We don't know who
Exactly.
you are. Anybody can start a protest, you know?
Yeah. Mhm. Exactly.
Yeah, well, you know what, hon? She gonna have a long fight with herself because that parade showed us all. The
Mhm.
powwows in New York shows people all as well.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
she better stay wherever she is.
Yeah, she better, cause she's stirring up the hornet's nest.
Oh
Stirring up
my
the
God.
hornet's nest. For
Oh,
real.
if you could have heard how she was trying to talk to me,
Mm,
you know,
mm,
I could find out who you with. I could do this and that. And why won't you say? And I'm like, I don't know you, lady.
Mm, mm, mm.
And what federal Indian are you having as Grand Marshal next year? And what tribe is it? I'm like, and what is it to you?
Mm, mm, mm.
Our business, not yours.
Hmm. Exactly.
So I told my niece, I said, you know what? She's crazy. He's crazy. And the one from Chile's crazy. You know?
Hmm.
So I was telling the audience what we would like to add to the parade. And you'll be calling the Garifuna. I'll be trying to call some other groups and get this party started quickly.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep.
So, does anyone have any questions?
I think everybody's good.
Hmm.
Let's see. I don't think so. Let's see. Um, we got someone who just tuned in. Monster Green.
Who? Oh,
Someone who
Master
just
Grant.
Master Green. Yeah, just tuned in. Master Green.
Hi,
Says peace
Master
to the
Green.
chat. Peace to the channel. To the panel. Peace, Master Green. Peace. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining.
You want to tell him what we were talking about?
Yeah, basically, we'll just recap of the first annual Indigenous Peoples Day Parade in New York and our vision for the next parade in 2023, and some of the criticisms that came in and things of that nature, critiques of the parade and things of that nature.
You can kind of like fill him in quick since he just came in. You know,
Yeah, yeah. So basically, anytime you have a bunch of Indians that look like us, you're always gonna have some haters out there who don't know the history, and they think that all of us look a certain way as what they portray in Hollywood. So Fierce Truth Seeker and his godmother Firebird Graywolf was just giving a little education, of the reality as opposed to the romanticization that we find in Hollywood and popular books. And of course, the Fierce Truth Seeker dug out a few little pictures that he posted up and shows some of the images that they found in pre-Columbian America and also post-Columbian, like such as what you're seeing right there on the screen with that Melungeon family right there, you know. And so, you know, that's it in a nutshell.
does he have anything to ask? Does he know about the parade?
I'm not sure. Somebody new. Yeah.
Master Green, do you know about the parade that happened? You have any more pictures?
Oh yeah, I got hundreds of pictures. I
I don't know if you
got.
wanted to share some or you were ready to leave the show.
Hold on 1 second. I'm getting some more comments coming in. Let's see here. Said, teeny bird. Yes, it's too heavy. It makes us sick. We gotta have a little sense of humor, exactly, like on the TV show Good Times.
Oh
After
yeah,
we
or
get
you'll
a
get
joke
sick.
about
These
it.
people will bog you down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, you got that right. El God is in the house. Peace, El God. He says, peace, Red. Peace to you all. I'm in the West. I have been using Undrip and have only had success with through appellate process involving an attorney. What exactly are you trying to do, El God?
No need for detailed family. Are you in New York? You understand? Yeah, there's some real winners out there for sure. He's doing his genealogy. Awesome.
Okay, I'm Cart. Yeah, thanks for joining.
Danadaga, honey. Any viewers live in New York City area that were there?
That I'm not sure.
You have any clips of the parade?
Yeah, but we'll do that on the next show because I'm about to sign off. Um,
Okay.
yeah, it's got a couple other things I got to take care of, but we can always come back and do another part. We've been on here
Sure.
almost 2 hours
Thank
now.
you for inviting me on
Oh yeah.
so I could keep you abreast of what the new nonsense is versus.
Yeah, exactly.
So I love
Exactly.
you and good night.
Likewise. Yeah. And love you too. And thanks for joining us.
Oh, I had a ball.
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
know, did you tell the
Hmm.
audience that you wanted to do classes? Let them know.
Oh yeah. We will be doing classes teaching the history and things of that nature. I know a lot of you do already have some understanding, some overstanding, and not to toot my own horn, but I don't think anybody that's out there now has a lot of the information that I do have in my archive um, that I've been collecting over the past 30 years. So, you know, I think it would be, well worth it to look into. And like I said in a few of the previous shows, that we wanted to start the classes this upcoming month, but I know that most of you are going to be spending your money on turkey uh, and cranberry and stuffing and pork chops and things of that nature for so-called Thanksgiving, and gonna spend up every last penny that you have in the bank. And I know that that's gonna be out because you know I know for a fact that a lot of you are gonna be going to the mall and sitting on Santa's lap, and you're gonna spend up all your money on Christmas gifts. And I know that also on Black Friday you're gonna spend up all your money too. And then New Year's is coming. You're gonna want to go to Times Square and watch the ball drop.
Oh my! You know why I laugh about Times Square?
They're
Because
gonna
that's the biggest pickpocket haven in the world.
right, right. So people are gonna pick your pockets. You're gonna watch a ball drop down on a phallic symbol, and all of that. So I know that this year is going to be out, so we'll start the classes next year because I know the reality, of our people and what they're
Do
going to be.
you think it's feasible to maybe ask them what they would kind of like to learn?
Sure.
To give us what some people would be interested in learning. That's just a thought that came up.
Well, they would be, I cover some of all bases, but yeah, their feedback, yeah, they can give feedback in what they would like to learn.
That'd be nice. Just
Mhm. Oh
different
yeah.
structure, different folks.
Hmm.
Then we have our own curriculum.
Yep.
So with that, I love everyone. May the Creator bless and keep
Oh
you.
wait. Okay. El God did write back. Let me see.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, somebody. Let me see. Um. Hold on. Okay. Master Green said he subscribed and will be tuning in. Okay. Good. Yeah. Go through the archive and the shows. We got shows. A whole lot of different shows, lectures, and things like that. So go through it all, and we got more coming as well. Okay, and let's see, we have also um, oh God, he said personal matters. Just wanted to say he's had success with the legal document. Okay, yeah, that's good. I thought you were saying you were still trying to have success. But okay, that's good. You've had some success with that. That's good to hear. Oh God, let's see.
Fierce, can you call me for 5 minutes when you get off? I have something to share with you for five
Sure.
minutes or less.
Okay. Master God
He's
is
on the
on.
West
Master
Coast.
Green is on
Oh,
the West
cool.
Coast. Bright Eye says
We
so.
gotta
Good
bring her on the show.
that statement. Yeah, exactly. I can see.
Her and Strong Bear together.
Look, I can see what I said. Be on the screen, TV, comedy script. Okay, back to being serious. Was just venting. Says she was just venting. Bright eyes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry for those who just tuned in. You're coming in at the tail end, but you could always replay the video and catch it from the beginning. And for those who are new, I could just introduce you to myself and Firebird. Firebird and I. have been doing this for a while. And before we had the Red Road East program, they we had the American Mound Builders. So the Red Road East is not the first show that I had. The Red Road East is actually a television program on BronxNet TV, on BronxNet Public Access TV in the Bronx. And I also do lives on my YouTube channel, and I upload archive shows from the television station as well. And also on the YouTube channel, there's lectures and presentations that I've done as well. And before the Red Road East, Firebird and I had the American Mound Builders. Okay, so the Red Road East goes back to 2015. Then before that, it was the American Mound Builders, and that goes back to like the beginning of the 2000s. So our show was before all of these channels. This, bringing this type of information that highlights indigenous peoples of the East Coast, in the Caribbean. Um, and that this is before Dane Calloway or any
Who?
of these
Who? Who?
any of these new channels that are out now. We were doing it a long time before that. And so, it's just a little introduction for those who are new to the channel. Okay. And on that note, guess we'll sign out. You want to take us out, Firebird?
As I said, Creator bless all of you. Have a wonderful end of the week. It's coming up tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Remember how you treat people. Honor the four colors of man. Don't get caught up in I'm better than you, because the Creator doesn't like that, doesn't approve, because simply He created everyone. You know, I love you. I hope that you get something out of our teachings and our participation as Indigenous people that practice the culture. And I'm looking forward to being with you again on the next show. And please honor the seven dimensions, seven directions of the Cherokee people if you can, even if you're not of Cherokee. It teaches a little bit more in depth about the directions and the dimensions we travel in or we walk upon. And have a blessed, safe evening to everyone. I hope you can participate in the parade if you're in the New York area next year, and we can fellowship and show each other love and respect. Until then, it's Firebird Graywolf, Fierce Truth Seeker of the Red Road East, Danada Kahani.
Okay, and also Firebird's channel is Native Voices Turtle Island TV. That's our sister station. Okay, Native Voices Turtle Island TV. That's our sister station on YouTube. Okay, so until the next time, Doda Dog Hunty.
Kahani.